So I planted the strawberries, that took all of 5 seconds, and now I'm going to do the herbs. Look. So this is our garage. Don't think we've ever shown you in here before. They look so healthy. Waiting for this guy to turn on. Look at you go! Let's get planting. Good morning, everyone. I am feeling all fresh today, and I've decided that we're going to get started on our garden. It's a really long time coming because we haven't really properly worked on it since moving here. We've had a few opportunities to sort of clear some bits and do some de-weeding and that kind of stuff, but we've not done our vegetable beds. And I shared a video recently about our plans for the vegetable bed, so we're actually going to get going today. And it will be with the help of Miracle Grow, who are sponsoring today's video. They've sent me some vegan and organic products to try to help me get started. And I'm really looking forward to it because I think that gardening's hopefully, I hope anyway, it's going to become something that's going to make me feel really happy and have a nice peaceful part to my day when I'm gardening. So I'm really looking forward to it, and to help the little seedlings that I picked up the other day that you might have seen in my other video get growing with some plant feed. And we've got some like lawn seed and fertilizer, yeah, some peat free compost, which is really important. So I'm looking forward to it. It'll be the first video of many, hopefully. Good afternoon, everyone. Found a nice little spot for you on the window. I am about to go out into the garden because we have some compost and we have some plant feed, and it is sunny. It was actually supposed to rain today, but it hasn't. Well, it did rain earlier, but it stopped raining. Roxy wants to join in. If I ever stand by the window, she thinks something's going on and she's like, "What are you looking at? What am I looking at? I'm looking at the camera, my darling." Rosie, say hello. We actually have a few little plants on our windowsill here. We've got this basil plant, which was just from the supermarket, and it's growing quite big. And then we've got this coriander that looked like it was dead, and now it's kind of coming back to life, so we'll keep persevering with him. And this is our mint, which arrived from Sainsbury's. And we already have a lot of mint, so I actually, why did I buy mint? Sometimes my brain, I just like had it on my list because for a recipe I needed mint. We have mint in our garden. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside.
He looked sad.
Yeah, he did look a little bit sad. It smells so nice though. So I'm gonna go outside. We're gonna try and haul all the compost down to the vegetable beds, and we're just gonna start composting all of them and watering all of them because they're quite dry. And I'm going to show you also what we managed to get out of the veg beds the other day, because we have cleared a lot more veg beds than the last time I showed you. The last time I think there was 4 cleared, and now there's like most of them. I think there's only 3 that we've got to clear. And I'm going to show you, we've got this big basket. I should have shown you here. So basically, we have this huge basket filled with vegetables that were left over from the veg beds. I'm going to have to move the camera because I won't be able to show you properly there. This is actually really good to know because it means that the soil is healthy, and obviously there's lots and lots of potential and ideas for what we can do. So we've got beetroot, which I did suspect was beetroot. But yeah, I don't know when this stuff was planted. I don't know when it's supposed to have been harvested, but some of this has kind of past its best, because look at this. The thing that in the last vlog I was like, what is that? And I knew I recognised it, and my brain was obviously not thinking properly. Carrots. And this carrot has gone a bit crazy, but we are going to clean it all up and see if any of it's edible. It's just a bit funny looking, I suppose. But I think that these probably were supposed to have been pulled out a long time ago. We've got celeriac. I'm pretty sure that's celeriac. Yeah, it smells like celeriac. And we have loads of potatoes. There were loads and loads of potatoes in there. Please give me any advice. Are you able to plant potatoes back in, or do you have to buy specific potatoes that have like seeds in them? I feel like you have to buy specific potatoes. We've also got spring onions, and there's actually still loads of spring onions in the beds. So we're gonna pull all those out as well. There's just so much of it. So that's another little job, is to empty all of this and clean it all up. Although, let me know if it's poisonous. Like, can I eat that? I'm hoping I can eat that. I know that certain foods, like certain vegetables, once it's floured, you're not supposed to eat it. I don't know, I'm learning. But let's take you outside and bring all the compost down, and we need to start watering the beds. It has rained, but I feel like they need a lot of water to get them going. Welcome to our vegetable garden. As you can see, we have 16 beds, and last week I showed you the progress that had been made. We'd emptied about 4 of them of the weeds and the vegetables that were there. Now we've made a lot more progress. Look how many are ready to go. Alex is just working on getting the what's it called, the hose down here, because the hose is out the front of the house and we're having to connect it up to another hose and bring it down. It's all the way down here, but we've got some watering cans so we can fill those up and we can get started. But yeah, the main thing right now I think is watering the beds and then putting compost on, and then maybe having a think about where everything's going to go. But already a lot of you have advised to do little and often rather than getting overwhelmed with like doing loads in a day. It's 4:15, so I think today we're just going to focus on watering all the beds, putting the compost in, and maybe having a think about where things will go. But I might just do it a little bit each day to start planting and get going. And then once we planted the herbs and salad that we have, which we picked up from a nursery the other day, then we'll start thinking about just sowing some seeds straight into the beds. A lot of you advise things like asparagus, maybe we could do carrots, courgettes, and other salad leaves, and just, I don't know, we'll just see how it goes, because this is our first time doing this. In our old home we only like experimented with some herbs in the garden, which were very easy. We bought the herbs as plants and that was kind of it. Sorry about the wind. I hope the microphone is like not getting too windy. And yeah, we haven't ever like grown our own veg, so I'm really looking forward to giving this a go. And another project is our lawn. So we have this area of the lawn, and when we have the area at the top, we haven't mowed this part for a little while because it's no mow May, but the top part we did mow, even though it's no mow May. Oh my gosh, Alex is running towards me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the top part we did mow because we were trying to work on getting it not so patchy, because when we moved in it was quite overgrown, so it was kind of patchy in areas and we didn't want to undo all the hard work we've done. But in the future definitely we're going to stick to no mow May every year so that we can allow for all of the insects and the butterflies and everyone to enjoy. But this area we haven't mowed, and there's so many daisies over here. Let me show you. Look at all the daisies, it's so pretty. Stay tuned for a full garden tour where we go through all the different plants we have in the garden. I'm really looking forward to making lots of garden content. Today's video is sponsored by Miracle Grow. They reached out to me and they wanted to share some of their vegan and organic products that they've released, which I was really excited to try because I'm new to gardening and I wanted to make sure I was doing everything in harmony with the environment and with the wildlife here. You can probably hear all of the birds, and I don't want to be putting anything in the ground that's going to be harmful. So we're going to be using their Performance Organics fruit and veg concentrate. We're going to put this in the watering cans with the water, and we're going to put this in the soil. So this is organic liquid food for fruit and veg, completely vegan, pet and child and bee friendly, and the bottle is 100% recyclable, which is great. So I can throw that in the compost. I'm really in gardening mode. I can throw that in the recycling after we've used this. But yeah, this should help all of our plants to get going because, you know, we're starting fresh and we don't know what it's going to be like, so this will be really helpful. And then we have some lawn feed, which is also completely vegan and is going to really do a lot of good in our garden because we have done the edging in our garden and de-weeded quite a lot, so I want to put some of that down where it's got patchy because there were weeds there before and there's like gaps in the lawn, so that should really improve. And stay tuned for future garden videos because I'll keep you updated on how it has improved the garden. But yeah, this is what we're going to use in a minute to water with. So this, you literally just dilute it into the watering can, and then you soak the soil around the base of each plant. And of course we're using completely peat-free compost. Miracle Grow were talking to me about peat and how they are actually investing money back into regenerating the peatland that has been destroyed. If you didn't know, when it comes to peat compost, there's like areas in the wild that are being destroyed for the use of peat compost, so you want to look out for peat-free compost, which is so important. I'm going to show you now what we did and how they're kind of like emptier than the last time I showed you. So you can see these beds at the top, it's all been emptied. These ones I'm pretty sure are rhubarb, which we've left in there, and then we've got beetroot, and yeah, I'm going to show you. So this one's empty. We found a few little goodies, I guess, from previous owners. In here, lots of you did spy this. There are strawberries, which is amazing. We did buy strawberries the other day. I think I'm going to move this guy just because he's on the edge. Or should I move him? Maybe I shouldn't disturb him. But yeah, there's strawberries in here, so I think we're going to go with that. This one's empty. This one's empty. And then this one has potatoes. And if any of you could advise, because I don't think we're going to get started on this one, but can we eat these? Should we leave them? Should we pull them up? I just don't know. The leaves obviously don't look particularly happy, and there were some potatoes that we did pull out of here, but I'm not sure exactly what to do. We have rhubarb, I think, in here, and then over here more rhubarb, and then beetroot, which is great. I don't know whether we should pull them up or not. I just don't know enough about any of this. And then these are empty. I think that might be more potatoes. And this guy, I couldn't tell, is this like a rumenesca or is this a kale? I'm not sure. And then these ones are empty, and then down here you can see we have carrots, which we haven't got to yet. You can see a few of them there. They're really overgrown. I guess this is from people planting them previously. We've got loads of carrots, but they have just kind of gone a bit mad. And then we have spring onions, and then lots of weeds that need clearing. And then over here, lots of stingy nettles and this netting. And then this, I'm pretty sure is an alpine. We have this up the top of the garden, but I'm not sure why it's in the bed. But yeah, lots to figure out. I'm not sure what this is, but we're nearly there. We've managed to clear quite a lot of them, and it's looking a lot better. Look at you go!
Hiya!
Oh my god, you are terrifying. Oh my gosh, can you not? You should jump off and see which bed you land in.
Surprised this branch hasn't broken.
It's pretty sturdy.
Oh.
Go on, jump. Hold on. Look at the apple tree. It's all bloomy. Bloomy? It's all blooming. Got some good advice from some of you about these compost bins that are not doing great. A lot of you advised to mix some of this green matter, this wet compost, with this. I think what we can do, Alex, is start shoveling some of this in there and turning it so that we can actually make proper compost out of it. And then once these are empty, we can fix them up. Well, I don't know, but we can put it all in there and it will break down and we can use it, and then we can fix these up to be proper compost.
It's a bit rotten, hasn't it?
It has, but we can fix it. We can do something with it for sure, even if it's just starting from scratch. Waiting for this guy to turn on. It's coming, but very slowly. It's not really doing. Is there a kink?
No. But maybe we should get one of those like extendable ones.
I need to unscrew something. So we've done the top 4 beds. They look so healthy. Look at them. It's probably hard to show on camera, but you can kind of see, yeah, you can see the colour difference. And now I think we're going to go and grab the lawn stuff and try and sprinkle it on the patches. I'll show you the patches that are like, we did edging. Let me show you. All along here, you can see where this has all been de-weeded. And we had ivy all along here and it's all been removed. And this brick kind of edging, you can see where the grass isn't growing up because that was all weeds. So we're going to try and feed the lawn in these bits. And up here, all the way along here. And then there are a few bits where the grass is looking a bit dry. We don't have a spreader. So if we want to do the lawn, we need to get that sorted. But we might be able to do that next time. But for now, I think that we should see if we can put it along the edge there and see if it does anything. And over here as well. There's a few more little patches along here that could do with being taken care of. That was extremely relaxing. The feel of the compost was very nice. It's getting me very excited to plant everything. I think we'll stop after doing that today and then continue tomorrow once we've done the lawn. So this is our garage. Don't think we've ever shown you in here before. There's a reason why. There's a leak in the roof and there's lots of shattered glass down there. That's like secondary glazing from inside the house, but there's a huge pile of shattered glass that we haven't tackled yet that was there when we moved in. And that kind of end is not that usable because of the leak. And I don't know how we're going to fix the leak. We kind of want to temporarily do something about this garage so we can use it. But it might be a sort of thing that if we get someone around, they're going to say, yeah, you just need to remove the roof and start again.
Maybe.
But I wonder if there's a temporary fix of some kind. I don't know. But here we are. This is the thicker lawn stuff. I'll bring it down into the garden. But it's like seed, fertiliser and soil improver. Organo-mineral fertiliser containing nitrogen, phosphorus pentoxide, magnesium oxide, calcium oxide, 10% grass feed, 90% organo-mineral fertiliser. So it's all natural. Yeah, it's 100% natural, so it's safe for pets and children. And I'm excited to see if it makes the lawn nice and green. Aren't you excited? I bet, Alec, you're really excited about this, aren't you?
Am I?
Well, I feel like you love having a green lawn. Right, let's grab these and bring them down. I'm just going to go for it. I think you just literally scatter it, right? Well, it says you do it in one direction and then the next. Is that right? So go that direction. Go crisscross.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe not quite so. You concentrate. Yeah, that's nice.
So I've done all of this, and then I've done all along the edge there. Couldn't really do a lot of it in a crisscross pattern because it's like small patches, so hopefully that should help the grass, though I don't know, I've never done this before, but it's an experiment and it should be fun. Hello everyone, it's finally time to plant. We have these two beds at the front that I'm working on today. So this one's got some strawberries in there already, so I'm gonna put some more strawberries in that we bought the other day and just see how that goes. And then on this side I think I'm gonna put some herbs, and then if I feel like it's going well, I'll plant some salad, but I don't know how long it's going to take me. But I'm excited to actually finally plant something, and then I can give it a water and some plant food. And yeah, I don't know how best to plant the strawberries because they're very random at the minute, and me in my head neatly would want them to be in like lines, but I don't know like whether I should remove those strawberries and put them more neatly or just leave them. I'm just going to put the ones I have in a nice neat area and leave the rest, because a lot of you said that with strawberries they will end up taking over, so we can have a whole bed of strawberries, which will be fabulous. So yeah, let's get planting. So I planted the strawberries, that took all of 5 seconds, and now I'm going to do the herbs. I'm going to save all of these so that I can use them for planting seeds. So there you go. I put the little labels in. So we've got parsley, oregano, rosemary, pineapple sage, purple sage, green sage, chives and thyme. Give me any advice that you have on how to grow herbs successfully, but that's going to be pretty great to have a little bed of herbs. And then in here it's all strawberries. We've got a few different types. So we've got Summer Breeze, Rose, Toscana and Tubby Red. I think that I'm going to have to get some kind of covering, probably for the strawberries, maybe for the herbs, to stop the birds getting them, but we'll see. Oh, one of you said to get rid of the flowers because it preserves the energy to go into the plant. Yeah, we'll have to see. That was quite good. I think I'm going to plant the salad as well because that was very easy. So this is the progress. We have this bed with salad. So we've got butterhead lettuce, salad bowl lettuce, spinach, and then down here we have, put this on this side, petit pois, oh, and then tomatoes, 2 different types, Alicante and Gardener's Delight. I've put these 2 together mainly because I know that they have to have support. So I'm going to put some bamboo for the tomatoes tomorrow or something. And then it said to hoe these. What does that mean?
Hoe?
Yeah.
You're a hoe.
I think some kind of string or something to support them. I think supports on one side and then string so they can lean against the string. Or something like that. Oh. And now I'm going to fill the watering can up with some of the plant food and go round and do some organic fruit and veg concentrate for all of my fruit and veg that I've done. And there's a big gap in the middle there. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there, but I don't know, it looks pretty great, doesn't it? You impressed?
Very impressed. Is it ready to eat yet?
Well, the lettuce kind of is weird. I don't know, it's like, I don't know if I've done this right or wrong or what, because I have no idea. The thing with gardening is I could spend so long researching and learning, and I go on a website and it tells me one thing, I go on another, it says something else. I just think that I just have to just give it a go. That was what everyone said in the last video. Everyone was giving so much lovely advice, so thank you to everyone who left a lovely comment. But at the end of it all, you've just got to give it a go, and like if a problem occurs, I can do my research and figure it out. Sorry about the wind. But I'm gonna use the Miracle Grow plant food now and then call it a day, and maybe I can update you, I don't know, tomorrow or something with how it's all looking. But I'm very happy it's all in now, and I've got so many beds, so that's 4 done now. I've got another 12 to figure out what's going to go in them, but I think I'm going to directly sow some seeds into some of those. One of them already has potatoes, and a couple of them we have rhubarb. I think I'm going to directly sow some asparagus and some courgettes and things like that, and just see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to feed these guys now and water them all. I feel like that was a really successful little bit of gardening, and we've got our 4 beds all done, but there's space definitely to add stuff. Let me know if you have any tips to what I've done so far. I'm a novice, I'm learning, and I'm really excited to learn more, and I feel like this week I'm just going to listen to lots of gardening podcasts and watch Gardener's World, because I think it's going to be very relaxing as well as very insightful and useful for me. I hope you enjoyed gardening with me today, and stay tuned for lots of gardening videos in the future as I, carry on with the vegetable garden, and hopefully I can start to make some recipes with the food that I've harvested in our own garden. It'll be so exciting, and when the apple trees start to bloom, I can make some apple recipes, because they're all starting to bloom now. I think I'll finish the video by showing you the wisteria, because it is really, really coming to life now, and I will film a garden tour soon so you can see everything in the garden. But yeah, this wisteria like blows my mind still. Look, I think the last time I showed you it was not even close to looking like this. You can see Roxy in the window, but just look at it. It's so beautiful the way it just goes around the window, and look at all of the green. It's just stunning. Look, there's just a few little buds at the end that need to come through yet. They're just so pretty. Oh my goodness, look at it. Thank you again to Miracle Grow for sponsoring today's video and for providing me with those goodies to nourish my plants. I'll leave some links down below if you want to go grab some bits from Miracle Grow, the organic performance stuff, because hopefully it will really help the veg get going, and also hopefully it will help our lawn from the seeds that we planted. But I will see you in my next video, and happy gardening everybody.